Hello, Transportation in Plant, lecture number 4. See, we started with how transportation occurs in plant, within a cell, between the tissues and long distance transport. Then we talk about different words, diffusion, osmosis, root pressure, etc. And now we are discussing in detail diffusion. In reference to diffusion, we discussed an additional word, DPD, diffusion pressure deficit, which is not there exactly in NCERT, but it will be later on. But diffusion pressure के difference में, okay, pure water का diffusion pressure with reference to water in solution, okay. So we talk about DPD, diffusion pressure deficit. ये चैप्टर में हमको बार बार देखना है. So मैंने आपको वो diffusion pressure के reference पे सिखा दिया. Now come to the next part, that is facilitated diffusion, which is a type of diffusion. Diffusion की facility कुछ प्रोटीन के द्वारा जनरेट की जाती है. डिफ्यूजन की फैसिलिटी कुछ प्रोटीन द्वारा जनरेट की जाती है, निर्माण की जाती है. तो बिकॉज ऑफ प्रेजेंस ऑफ सम प्रोटीन्स द केमिकल इज डिफ्यूजिंग. इफ द प्रोटीन्स आर प्रेजेंट द डिफ्यूजन विल अकर. इफ द प्रोटीन्स आर नॉट प्रेजेंट diffusion will not occur. So this process is called facilitated diffusion. It is just like diffusion. Okay, it is just like diffusion means what? जो हमने diffusion के बारे में बोला था, it is a passive process. It doesn't need energy. It is not requiring any metabolic energy. It is a passive process. It is a physical process. It won't need any living structure like that. Right? Okay, then it is requiring concentration gradient. It has to be present. Concentration gradient पहले से होना चाहिए, so that the chemical will move. जो हमने बार बार बोला था, chemical will move from its higher concentration to its lower concentration always. It's moving from its higher concentration to its lower concentration. But obviously diffusion के लिए हमने पहले बोला था मेम्ब्रेन होगा नहीं तो नहीं होगा. बट यहाँ पे वो प्रोटीन, वो मेम्ब्रेन जिसके पास ये प्रोटीन है, the protein carrying membrane has to be there. So facility of diffusion is provided that particular chemical. So the process is called facilitated diffusion. All other properties that the diffusion is movement of a chemical from its higher concentration to its lower concentration. It is dependent on concentration gradient. More the concentration gradient, more will be the diffusion. Lesser the concentration gradient, lesser will be the diffusion. It will continue till equilibrium. It will continue till equilibrium. Okay, then it is inversely proportional to particle size. Bigger the particle, lesser the diffusion. It is dependent on kinetic energy of the diffusing chemical, and it is dependent on density of the media. Okay, if the media in which the chemical is diffusing is dense, the rate of diffusion will be less. If the density of the media in which the chemical is diffusing is not dense, okay, वो थोड़ा सा segregated है, उसमें particle में अंतर है, so then the rate of diffusion will be higher. It is temperature dependent process. So all those properties which we enlisted for diffusion are true for facilitated diffusion. Now here to explain facilitated diffusion, let us revise the structure of plasma membrane जो हमने chapter cell में सीखा था. Plasma membrane are lipoproteinous. They are having head and tail वाले प्रोटीन के मॉलिक्यूल, लिपिड के मॉलिक्यूल. इसके बीच में दो प्रकार के प्रोटीन, two types of proteins are embedded in it. One is peripheral, extrinsic, which is easy to extract, and the other one is transmembrane protein. और हमने transmembrane protein के अलग अलग प्रकार उतारे थे. You can open your classwork and see the structure of plasma membrane, in which these are the different types of proteins. These are the different types of proteins. Some are always open, some are guarded, and they are selectively permeable on the basis of their active site. ऐसे मैंने प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन का डायग्राम ड्रॉ किया था. So this is total plasma membrane of the cell. This is cell cytoplasm. Okay, outside this is media. Okay, so chemicals are moving from this lipoproteinous membrane. यहाँ पे हमने बोला था lipid soluble chemical. If these green dots are lipid soluble chemical, it will move through lipid layer from its higher concentration to its lower concentration. It is simple diffusion, right? Okay, then if it is a protein which is allowing movement of the water, and water is moving from its higher concentration to its lower concentration, then they are aquaporins and they are generally open, and other proteins are guarded. Matlab, if required they open, if not required they are kept closed. And the chemical which are selected, okay, so see, ये प्रोटीन ने ये केमिकल को सिलेक्ट किया. See the complementary shape which is based on active site, right? So ये जो केमिकल है, ये केमिकल को ये प्रोटीन की एक्टिव साइट, आप जानते हो व्हाट आर एक्टिव साइट? प्रोटीन्स आर पॉलीमर्स ऑफ अमाइनो एसिड्स. अमाइनो एसिड की पॉलीपेप्टाइड. ओके, इसके पहले भी हमने बोला था ये अमाइनो एसिड की एक चेन है. देयर आर 20 टाइप्स ऑफ अमाइनो एसिड्स. ये एक चेन है पॉलीपेप्टाइड ए. ये दूसरा चेन है पॉलीपेप्टाइड बी. Okay, so A and B will coil in a specific manner, and because of coiling, some proteins are forming the active site. So देखो, इसकी वजह से यहाँ पे अब ये एक्टिव साइट बने हैं. ये एक एक्टिव साइट हो सकता है, यहाँ पे ये दूसरा एक्टिव साइट हो सकता है. So isn't it because of coiling of black and red polypeptide? So active sites are the sites of the protein which are created because of specific coiling and because of arrangement of amino acids over here. Amino acid का orientation, amino acid का aggregation will determine to which chemical it will react with. ओके, ये पॉलीपेप्टाइड एक दूसरे के साथ कॉइल होगी. कॉइलिंग की वजह से यहाँ पे जो स्पेसिफिक अमाइनो एसिड आएंगे, ये अमाइनो एसिड ये मॉलिक्यूल को पहचानते हैं, राइट, और फिर वो उसको रिएक्ट होते हैं. ओके, सो ऐसे ये एक्टिव साइट वाले मैंने अलग अलग प्रोटीन उतारे हैं. डिफरेंट शेप्स आर इंडिकेटिंग डिफरेंट एक्टिव साइट्स. ओके, सो this protein is sensitive to this triangular chemical, and the chemical is moving from its higher concentration to its lower concentration. Okay, so chemical is moving from its higher concentration to its lower concentration, but obviously it is because of the facility of the protein. Okay, so ये जो protein है, it may be showing this movement. ये ऐसे उसको फुल पकड़ता है, होल्ड करके अंदर छोड़ता है. So it is like this. Okay, so some proteins are open closed, some are always open, and some are dependent on the requirement they work. Okay, so this diffusion is called facilitated diffusion, right? Okay, now see, this facilitated diffusion is sensitive for saturation and it is sensitive for some poisons. Okay, what is this? ये भी हमने सेल चैप्टर के टाइम थोड़ा सा सीखा था. जस्ट गेट इट दैट दिस पर्टिकुलर केमिकल, ओके, ये जो केमिकल है, ये प्रोटीन, ये स्क्वायर शेप के केमिकल को सेंसिटिव है. Okay, and the chemical is moving from its higher concentration to its lower concentration. Outer side the chemical is more, inner side the chemical is less. So square chemical is moving from its higher concentration to its lower concentration via this protein. But just imagine, like this protein, some poison molecules are appearing like this. ये poison का molecule है जो इस प्रकार से है. तो ये poison का molecule ये प्रोटीन के लिए सेंसिटिव होगा. क्यों? क्योंकि इसकी एक्टिव साइट, ये वाला पार्ट, समझ रहे हो ना, इसकी एक्टिव साइट ये प्रोटीन के लिए सेम लोकेशन पे सेंसिटिव है. आई एम ड्रॉइंग वन मोर प्रोटीन फॉर दिस. This protein is sensitive for this. Okay, so देखो ये poison का molecule यहाँ पे आ गया, and because इतना portion poison का it was similar, so ये P protein, ये P poison है और ये काम का essential chemical है. तो P poison is similar to essential chemical because of which the transmembrane protein get confused. वो गलती खा गया और ये प्रोटीन को लगा कि ये essential chemical है, so it bound with the chemical poison. It bonds with the chemical poison. So the possibility is that the poison may enter in and cause damage to the cell. One more possibility is that poison permanently bound protein. ये poison ये प्रोटीन के एक्टिव साइट परमानेंटली बाउंड कर लेगा. So सेल के ऊपर जितने इतने जो ये प्रकार के प्रोटीन है on the cell membrane, all the proteins which are of this type, if they are bound to this particular type of protein, then their ability to transport the chemical will be arrested. Then their ability to transport the chemical will be arrested, and the cell will not get the essential chemical. I repeat, essential chemical is transported in because of this transmembrane protein which is sensitive to chemical I. But chemical I को sensitive जो active site है, that is sometimes may get confused with the poison chemical which appears like a chemical I, right? And instead of this reaction, protein plus essential chemical, instead of that chemical reaction, the protein combines with the poison chemical P. Then there are two possibilities. Poison chemical enter in the cell and causes damage. Or one more possibility, that is permanently bound with the protein and the protein is stopping the process of transportation. If at all it is happening, then because the proteins are blocked, the essential chemical cannot enter in required amount, or the transportation may be completely stopped. If anything among this happens, then the cell may suffer from the problems because of which the protein transportation is disturbed. Okay, so इसको हम बोलेंगे facilitated diffusion is sensitive to poison. It is sensitive to the chemical which is similar to the essential one. Okay, यहाँ पे और एक शब्द हमने सीखा था. See, chemical I and chemical P are competing with each other to react with the protein at same site. This protein's active site is sensitive to I as well as P. So it is called competitive inhibition. And because of this ability of the protein, the transportation, facilitated diffusion can be affected. Okay, now one more, it is sensitive to saturation. Okay, so see, what is saturation? Saturation point हमने photosynthesis में भी देखा था. Okay, नहीं समझा है तो it's okay, come back. What is saturation? See, this triangle chemical, this square chemical are more outside, less inside. Okay, if it is a simple diffusion, then I'll draw here. See, just imagine these are the 6 molecules present outside the cell. 2 molecules, this circular chemical, 6 molecules present outside the cell. 2 molecules are in the cell. the rate of diffusion will be 1 per second. If you want to increase the rate of diffusion, increase the number and multiply it by 100. समझ लो यहाँ पे आपने 600 केमिकल लाके रख दिए, so rate of diffusion will be multiplied by 100 times. Rate of diffusion will be multiplied by 100 times. This is how more the concentration gradient, more will be the diffusion. It is true for simple diffusion. ये कब true है? Simple diffusion के लिए, बराबर. लेकिन what is next? अगर facilitated diffusion है, ठीक है, चलो यहाँ पे और एक केमिकल प्रोटीन ड्रॉ करती हूँ. अगर यही प्रोसेस facilitated diffusion की है, okay, so see, this protein is allowing this circular chemical, अलग है, हाँ, तो वो रेड कलर के थे ये, so these are more outside, less inside, so it is moving by following concentration gradient. अगर आपको इसका रेट ऑफ डिफ्यूजन, रेट ऑफ फैसिलिटेटेड डिफ्यूजन बढ़ाना है, तो हाँ, इसका नंबर बढ़ा दो, रेट बढ़ जाएगा. बट ये जैसे जितना बढ़ाते गए उतना रेट बढ़ता गया, ऐसे फैसिलिटेटेड डिफ्यूजन का होगा क्या? नहीं. When the ability to transport the chemical, who is transporting chemical? इसका नाम अगर मैं chemical X रखती हूँ, chemical X is moving from its higher concentration to its lower concentration because of the protein, transmembrane protein. If this protein is transporting X chemical from its higher concentration to its lower concentration at its max speed, ये प्रोटीन एक सेकंड में 10 मॉलिक्यूल ही अंदर भेज सकता है, उससे ज्यादा नहीं. और वो अगर अपने मैक्सिमम कैपेसिटी पे काम कर रहा है, in that situation, though you increase the concentration gradient, the rate of diffusion will not increase, and that point is called, ये प्रोटीन मैक्स काम कर रहा है, सैचुरेटेड हो गया. ये प्रोटीन मैक्स काम कर रहा है, ये सैचुरेटेड हो गया. समझ रहे हो, राइट? ओके, सो दिस ट्रांसपोर्टेशन facilitated diffusion is sensitive to saturation. When the protein is transporting, working at its maximum efficiency, beyond that, if you increase the concentration gradient, the rate of facilitated diffusion will not increase. यहाँ पे एक सिंपल एग्जांपल देती हूँ. जस्ट इमेजिन ये ग्राउंड फ्लोर है, ये टॉप फ्लोर है, 50 फ्लोर बिल्डिंग है, ये लिफ्ट है. ये लिफ्ट एट ए टाइम 3 लोगों को लेके जाती है, ओके, 5 लोगों को लेके जाती है. लिफ्ट एट ए टाइम 5 लोगों को लेके जाती है. राइट नाउ नीचे रश नहीं है, ऊपर भी जगह है, तो आराम से एक एक दो दो जा रहे हैं. आप चाहते हो कि लिफ्ट ने इफिशिएंटली काम करना है, तो यहाँ पे आपने 50 लोग लाके खड़े कर दिए. तो व्हाट विल हैपन? ये लिफ्ट एवरी टाइम 5 लोगों को लेके जा रही है, बिकॉज दैट वाज इट्स मैक्सिमम कैपेसिटी. Okay, and it is working at max efficiency. So that is maximum rate of diffusion when this protein is working at its maximum efficiency. अगर आप और 50 लेके यहाँ पे रखते हो, तो रेट ऑफ डिफ्यूजन, रेट ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट बढ़ेगा क्या? नहीं. अगर वो आपको बढ़ाना है, तो आपको और एक लिफ्ट लाके यहाँ पे बिठानी पड़ेगी. What is lift? That particular protein. If you increase the number of protein working here, then the rate of diffusion can increase. And you know who will synthesize this protein? mRNA. You know, mRNA takes information from DNA. So ultimately DNA ordered mRNA to prepare this protein. Then only this protein will be prepared and it will become part of this membrane. So membrane permeability is also under control of DNA. If DNA wants कि ये केमिकल और ज्यादा अंदर आना है, so DNA will prepare mRNA, mRNA will prepare protein, protein will be synthesized, take part of, it will work with plasma membrane, and when it works with plasma membrane, rate of facilitated diffusion will be increased. Got it? Okay, so simple diffusion, facilitated diffusion are same, but few properties are additional, and facilitated diffusion require particular proteins to conduct the process. Let us read NCERT. पहले notes complete कर लो. These points are not new for you. You know these points. Let us relate the information with NCERT. We are on page number 176. We are on page number 176C. Facilitated diffusion. As pointed out earlier, a gradient must already be present for diffusion to occur. Chemical should be more at one place and less should be at other place. Then only the diffusion can occur. So diffusion require concentration gradient already existing, and it always follow concentration gradient. It means the chemical is moving from its higher concentration to its lower concentration, always passively. The diffusion rate depends on the size of the substance. Bigger the particle, lesser the diffusion. Smaller the particle, more the diffusion. Obviously, smaller substance diffuse faster. The diffusion of any substance across a membrane also depends on its solubility in lipid. Get it? This molecule, as we wrote, lipid soluble. If it is lipid soluble, then only it can move through lipid layer. More the solubility, more the permeability. Less the solubility, less the permeability. If at all it is not lipid soluble, it cannot move through protein. It cannot move through lipid. If it is hydrophilic chemical है, तो आप जानते हो hydrophilic chemical water को bound रहेगा. And you know that lipids head are hydrophilic, but the tails are hydrophobic. So hydrophobic tails of the lipid won't allow hydrophilic chemical to move through lipid layer. Okay, so it depends on solubility of the diffusing chemical in the media. Lipid soluble chemical, hydrophobic chemical will move through lipid. Water loving chemical, water, and lipid insoluble chemical will move through lipids. Sorry, lipid insoluble, hydrophilic, and water will move through the proteins. Okay, all these points we have discussed in plasma membrane cell. See, the major constituent of the plasma membrane, I repeat, the diffusion of any substance across the membrane also depends on its solubility in lipid. Lipid is the major constituent of the membrane. Substance soluble in lipid diffuse through the membrane faster because lipid layer is more, okay, compared to protein. Lipid layer is more. Protein का नंबर डिपेंड करता है डीएनए कितने बनाता है, डीएनए के क्या इंस्ट्रक्शंस है. सो लिपिड सोल्यूबल केमिकल विल मूव फास्टर. अब यहाँ पे देखना थोड़ा ठीक से. सब्सटेंस दैट हैव हाइड्रोफिलिक मोइटी एंड मोइटी फाइंड इट डिफिकल्ट टू पास थ्रू द मेम्ब्रेन. मोइटी ये शब्द आपने केमिस्ट्री में सीखा है. ओके, सो द केमिकल it's partly water loving and partly water hating. Okay, अगर ऐसा कुछ chemical है, okay, it depends on the solute and the solvent. Okay, so depending on that, the diffusion may change. Hydrophilic moiety. The substance that have hydrophilic moiety find it difficult to pass through the membrane. Their movement has to be facilitated. Those chemicals which are lipid insoluble, those chemicals which have hydrophilic moiety, which are water loving, will move through the protein part. Their movement has to be facilitated. Membrane proteins provide sites at which such molecules across the membrane. Membrane protein provides site at which such molecule cross the membrane. These membrane protein provide the sites. ये हमने अलग अलग शेप मतलब उसके एक्टिव साइट्स बताए. These active sites select the chemical and allow it movements, and it's all collectively called selectively permeable. Plasma membrane is selectively permeable. Okay, then membrane protein provide sites at which such molecule cross the membrane. They do not set up concentration gradient. A concentration gradient must already present for molecule to diffuse even if facilitated by protein. For facilitated diffusion also, concentration gradient should already exist. If it is there, then only the diffusion will occur. It's not that diffusion शुरू होने के बाद concentration gradient develop होगा. Concentration gradient has to be existing already. Because of diffusion, it is not created. Okay, then the process is called facilitated diffusion. This entire process is called facilitated diffusion. The facilitated diffusion. In facilitated diffusion, special protein help move substance across the membrane without expenditure of ATP. Passive process हमने यहाँ पे लिखा no ATP are used. That's why it is a passive process. Okay, see. Facilitated diffusion cannot cause net transport of molecule from low concentration to high concentration. It cannot break the concentration gradient. Concentration यहाँ इधर ये side low है, ये side chemical का concentration low है. So because of facilitated diffusion, the chemical cannot move from its lower concentration to its. Okay, it will be always like this. ये arrow के head की तरफ देखो. Okay, ये concentration gradient को ही follow करेगा. Okay, then facilitated diffusion cannot cause net transport of molecule from low to high concentration. This would require input of energy. If you want to transport the chemical from low concentration to high concentration, then it becomes active transport and requires ATP. And ATP से activate होने वाला protein. The protein which is activated by using ATP, and then the against concentration gradient chemical moves, then it is active transport. Okay, see, transport rate reaches maximum when all the protein transport are being used saturation. Rate of transportation will be maximum when the protein which is providing this transport is working at its max efficiency. ओके, तो मैक्स एफिशिएंसी पे जब प्रोटीन काम कर रहा है तो आपने इधर इसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन और बढ़ाया तो भी ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का रेट नहीं बढ़ेगा. इन दैट सिचुएशन व्हाट वी सेड, यू नीड टू ऐड वन मोर प्रोटीन फॉर दिस. ओके, देन द रेट ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन विल इंक्रीज. सो फैसिलिटेटेड डिफ्यूजन इज सेंसिटिव टू सैचुरेशन. फैसिलिटेटेड डिफ्यूजन इज वेरी स्पेसिफिक. इट अलाउज सेल टू सेल select substance for uptake. Okay, it is very selective. Why? It depends on the protein. If the protein is present, then only the transportation occur. If the protein is not present, the transportation will not occur. Right? See, the protein from channel in the membrane of molecule to pass through. This protein is a channel. This protein is a tunnel through which the chemical is moving. This proteins from channel in the membrane of the molecule to pass through. Some channel are always open. Some proteins are always open for transportation, and it will cause the process of transportation till the concentration gradient exists. Proteins are always open, more chemical outside, less chemical inside. So the flow will continue till equilibrium. What is equilibrium? बाहर अगर 4 मॉलिक्यूल है triangular, अंदर भी 4 हो गए, then it is at equilibrium. The transportation will stop, or net transportation will stop. Net matlab, if the chemical concentration is in equilibrium, then if one chemical is entering in, one will go out, net movement will be 0. एक दिया एक लिया, net movement will be 0. Okay, so that is what is diffusion will occur till equilibrium. The porins are proteins that form, the proteins form channel in the membrane of the molecule to pass through. Some channels are always open, other can be controlled. Some are large, allowing variety of molecule to cross. Some are having wide opening. Okay, some are having wide opening, so that variety of water soluble chemical can move through this protein in a soluble state. Some are large, allowing a variety of molecule to pass. The porins are proteins that form large pore in the outer membrane of the plastid mitochondria and some bacteria, allowing molecules up to the size of small protein to pass through. Okay, remember ये underline करो. Some proteins which are present on plasma membrane of bacteria. Similar proteins are found on the membrane of the chloroplast and mitochondria, which allow small size protein to pass through it. Okay, so isn't it a similarity between mitochondria, chloroplast and bacteria? Mitochondria, chloroplast, bacteria के membrane पे कुछ specific protein होते हैं जो छोटे प्रोटीन के मॉलिक्यूल को भी आना जाना करने देंगे। ये तीनों के बीच में जो सिमिलैरिटी है उसकी वजह से हमने एक थ्योरी कंसीडर की थी दैट माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया एंड क्लोरोप्लास्ट आर नथिंग बट प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स लिविंग टुगेदर। ओके, इसलिए क्या हो रहा है, प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल एक दूसरे के साथ रह रहे हैं एज इफ दे आर फॉर्मिंग सिम्बायोटिक एसोसिएशन। हमने माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, क्लोरोप्लास्ट के और प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल के सिमिलैरिटीज कौन से देखे थे, याद करो। डीएस सर्कुलर डीएनए, ओके, राइट टाइप ऑफ राइबोसोम कौन सा था, 70s राइबोसोम, यस। देन ऑल डिवाइड बाय बाइनरी फ्यूजन एंड दिस पोरीन, ये प्रोटीन, इट्स कॉमन between mitochondria, chloroplast and bacterial membrane. So ये point हम cell chapter से सीखते आ रहे हैं. It's here also. Okay, get this. NCERT will deal with multiple lessons at a time. Okay, see now. The porins are protein that form large pore in the outer membrane of the plastid, mitochondria and some bacteria, allowing molecules up to the size of small protein to pass through. So they are wide, they are having big pores through which small protein can move in. Okay, see now. Figure 11.1 show an extracellular molecular bound to the transport protein. The transport protein then rotate and release the molecule inside the cell. Rotational movement of the protein is possible. ये protein जो है, ये protein, ये chemical को पकड़ेगा, अंदर लाके छोड़ेगा. So it is moving like this. ओके, ये मेरा हाथ प्रोटीन है, ये केमिकल को पकड़ रहा है बाहर छोड़ के. सो दिस मूवमेंट इज रोटेशनल. सो रोटेशनल मूवमेंट ऑफ द प्रोटीन इज पॉसिबल. रोटेशनल मूवमेंट ऑफ द प्रोटीन इज पॉसिबल. ओके, एंड लैटरल मूवमेंट, being this plasma membrane is stretchable, this protein can move from here to here. So rotational movement of the protein and lateral movement of the protein are possible. Okay, see now. Figure 11.1 show an extracellular molecule bound to the transport protein. The transport protein then rotate and release the molecule inside the cell. Example, water channel made up of 8 different types of protein called aquaporins. Water molecule protein के rotational movement से अंदर आना जाना करते हैं. Those protein which allow movement of the water are called aquaporins. Okay, aquaporins, underline aquaporins, they are of 8 types. अब वो प्रकार कौन से है, अच्छा है, हमको नहीं है, वैसे ये लेसन बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. देन पैसिव symport and antiport. Look at the diagram 11.2. That pink line is lipid in which different proteins are there. See, the uppermost protein, uniport, that is A chemical is moving from left to right only one direction. Uniport movement. That protein allows A key movement only in one direction. Antiport, it is like exchange. If A enters in, B comes out. If A enters in, B comes out. That is antiport. It is again facilitated by this protein. And the third one is symport. A and B will move together. Only A cannot move, only B cannot move. Okay, they are bound. They are sensed, A and B are bound together, they are sensed by the blue protein and the protein allow its movement unidirection. Okay, so this is how only one direction, uniport, jana ana, antiport, and both are moving is symport movement. Okay, so see, some carrier or transport protein allow diffusion only if 2 types of molecule move together. In symport, both molecules cross the membrane in same direction. In antiport, they move in opposite directions. Understood? Right? See now, when a molecule moves across a membrane independent of other molecules, the process is called uniport movement. When a single chemical moves, it is uniport movement. Okay, please go through that. देख लो कोई पॉइंट, कोई लाइन समझ में नहीं आ रही है. रीड आउट पेज नंबर 177. ओके, एक एक शब्द पे एमसीक्यू फ्रेम किया जाएगा. रीड इट वन मोर टाइम. रीड इट. Yeah, any doubt? Now, active transport. Active transport means by using ATP. Passive transport के opposite, active transport. So passive transport no ATP. Active transport ATP is must. ATP has to be there. Okay, and when ATP is there, energy is there. In presence of ATP, the protein is activated and carries the chemical against the concentration gradient. Okay, in presence of protein, मतलब अगर समझ लो अब एक्टिव ट्रांसपोर्ट करना है, ओके, सो अंदर केमिकल कम बाहर ज्यादा, आपको ये डायरेक्शन में लेके जाना है. So in this situation, ATP will be used and this chemical will move from its concentration, its higher concentration to its lower concentration. It is called active transport. So what is active transport? It requires ATP. And second thing, it is against the concentration gradient. And this protein which is causing this process, the protein which causes active transport is called pump protein. It is called pump protein. Chalo. So come here, see. Active transport uses energy to transport and pump a molecule against the concentration gradient. Isn't it? It is pumped in. पैसा खर्च करके ये केमिकल को, सर्कुलर ब्लैक केमिकल को उसके कम कॉन्सेंट्रेशन से उसके ज्यादा कॉन्सेंट्रेशन की तरफ पंप कर दिया. इट्स pumped in, pumped out, whatever, but it is a active process. Active transport is carried out by specific membrane protein. Hence, different proteins in the membrane play a major role in both active as well as passive transport. Okay, yes, पूरे protein. All these proteins play a very important role in active transportation as well as passive transport. Pumps are the protein that use energy to carry the substance across the cell membrane. Pump protein use ATP to carry the chemical from its lower concentration to its higher concentration against the concentration gradient. These pumps are transport substance from a low concentration to high concentration. It is called uphill transport. Okay, chemical moving from its lower concentration to higher concentration is uphill transport. Transport rate reaches a maximum when all the protein transporters are being used or are saturated. All pump proteins are working with their maximum efficiency. At that point, the rate of transportation will be maximum. Transport rate reaches maximum when all the protein transporters are being used or are saturated. Like enzymes, the carrier protein is very specific in what it carries across the membrane. Okay, as enzymes are specific, like hexokinase will work with glucose and ATP. It's specific. Like that, this carrier protein in presence of ATP will work with only this black dot. ये केमिकल के साथ ही ये प्रोटीन काम करेगा, so they are specific. Transport rate reaches maximum when all the protein transport are being used or are saturated. Like enzymes, the carrier protein is very specific in what it carries across the membrane. The proteins are sensitive to inhibitors that react with protein and side chain. These proteins are sensitive to inhibitor. ये P chemical inhibitor है. Okay, जो प्रोटीन को बाउंड करेगा, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन की प्रोसेस रिड्यूस करेगा या अनवांटेड केमिकल को अंदर लाके छोड़ेगा. ओके, सो इट विल, ये जो मैंने कर दिया कि यहाँ पे लॉक हो गया. ओके, सो दिस इज ट्रांसपोर्ट इनहिबिटर, राइट. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट पैसिव ट्रांसपोर्ट, डिफ्यूजन, फैसिलिटेटेड डिफ्यूजन एंड एक्टिव डिफ्यूजन. ओके, नाउ कंपैरिजन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में देखेंगे, जहां पे ये पहले रिवाइज करेंगे एंड कंटिन्यू करेंगे. ओके, एक एक लाइन को समझो बेटा, यही लाइन उठा के एमसीक्यू फ्रेम होने वाले हैं.